Sure, it's about time to end that anyway. All right, so then we're doing the Star Wars theme song. If you didn't recognize any of that, then probably this isn't the lesson for you. If you did recognize some of that and you were an absolute beginner, cool. That's where we're gonna start, at the absolute beginner part. Let's do this. I'm going to zoom in super close, and I'm going to do something kind of weird for a lot of you who have done a lot of music lessons before. This doesn't look normal, but this is totally normal. So we're going to be in the key of B flat, which just means this note right here, the top note in a group of 3, is going to be like our home base. That's going to be number 1. And then we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and follow that pattern straight through all the keys. And this is going to be like the majority of the notes that we're going to use. This note right here is going to be the important one. In fact, if you're in the archives and you can rewind to the beginning of the lesson, pretty much you can just get through the entire song by playing those notes, and you could make up your own melody. So if I'm playing all that, you can, all these notes, are going to sound great pretty much the whole entire time. So even if you mess up, as long as you stay within this pattern of the key of B flat, things are going to go pretty much all right. So then, yeah, Mr. Mark, we'll get there. I will at least show your brain how it usually takes piano players, well, musicians of any type. Nope. Any skill that's difficult, usually your brain will get there before your fingers do, but on piano, that race is really, really unfair. As a pianist, your brain understands what you're supposed to do long before your hands can do it, and that is the frustration of being an adult piano student, is knowing what you're supposed to do and then watching your hands fumble around and not follow your brain. So after this all makes sense in your head, then it's time to practice it for a long, 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 long time, because our hands are always slow learners. All right, so then if you've got kind of these numbers down, where you can start working on that, or maybe that's step number 1 is rewinding, playing along with me, just thinking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, not 5. 5. Yeah, 6, 7, 1. 1, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. No, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Getting used to all those numbers. Then, cool. That's step number 1, is just kind of know where all these numbers can be found. And then I'll show you how to play this stuff. The right hand is going to play all of the yellow stuff. That's all we're going to do for right now. No left hand stuff. We're just going to do right hand, the yellow stuff. And it's going to start with 3 5s in a row. So we're going to go to the 5. We're going to go 5, 5, 5. And if you want to, you could say the words along. I would highly recommend it. People who know the words to a song, even if it doesn't have original lyrics. If you put lyrics to it and you know the lyrics to the song, those people get lost way less frequently than people who are just kind of playing the notes and kind of trying to hear the melody or hear the melody without knowing the lyrics. Anyway, 5, 5, 5. That's the beginning of it. If you are super into letters and you want to get stuck with the letters, that is F. We are in the key of B flat, so it's B flat, C, D, E flat, F, G, A, and B flat. Okay, cool. We're gonna go back to the key of B flat, like that. Okay, so 5, 5, 5. And then we've got this section right here. I would recommend going up to 1, but it's got a pretty big range. Maybe if we start down here on this 5, because it doesn't matter which 5 you start with. It says the PDF is not updated. That's frustrating. Well, if you're in the archives, it definitely is, but I want to make sure that everyone's got the downloadable PDF right now. If you click on this week, it should be there. Actually, let me just double check the PDF so everyone who's live with us can have the PDF in case it's still on one of the old ones. I'll be right back. Okay, we should have it. It should be the Star Wars one. It looks like a kid's lesson because we stole this PDF from the kids lesson. So if you're expecting the adult lesson format, it's the kids lesson format. Okay, so then we're here at 1. So 5, 5, 5, 1. And the lyrics for that would be, this is the song. Yeah, cool. Now, at this point, all that's really left, the only thing that could really throw you at this point, if you understand the key of B flat and you understand the number thing, the only thing that's going to throw you after this is the ups and downs. So you see it goes from a 1 to a 5, and you were just on a 5, so the temptation is to go back to 5. However, you can hopefully see that this 1 goes up to 5, so we want to go up to a 5. So you got to follow the ups and the downs. Other than that, you're set. It's just a matter of practicing. 1, 5... 4, 3, 2, up to 1. I told you, it's got a really big span. Most songs don't have this big of a span or this big of jumps, but it's kind of what makes this song sound so majestic, is all the huge leaps in there. So 1, down to 5, then straight through again, 4, 3, 2, and then jump up to 1. Yeah, so that thing happens twice there. Yeah, okay, cool. And then 5, 4, 5. This is the 5 that we came down off of the 1 from. And then 4, 3, 4, 2. And then we just start all over again. So we would go 5, 5, 5 at the end of that. And then you have this repeat sign that would take you back to this repeat sign. Now, if you're reading sheet music, the repeat sign is simply 2 double dots. So you would see this right here, which is why we put the 2 double dots right there, because that's what you would get in sheet music. But this is this repeat sign here takes us back to here. So you play 5, 5, 5, and then go up to the 1 that's right there. So these 3 5s technically only get played 1 time at the beginning, even though it sounds like the exact same thing, because it's the exact same thing. So whether you're thinking about these top 3 5s or you're thinking about these 3 5s down here, you go 5, 5, 5, and then repeat all that from all of those movies. Isn't it Gru? V, which have you seen? 5, 5, 5. And this time, since we already repeated it and we got to these 5s again, we're just not going to do the repeat because we already repeated it once. Check, moving on. Okay, so then 6 is right there. Up to 4. Again, a big leap. This is really uncommon. Yeah, still not updated. So I don't know. I'm going to have to check that out later because I just updated it right now. And I pulled it off of my website just now to teach it. So I'm not sure what's going on there. Something weird on the interwebs. But follow along right here and then I'll make sure that it's in there for the archives. Song from is a 3. New Hope. And then another one for It Was the First, and again a big jump here from the 2 down to the 6 right there. 6 and then 7 7 5, and then right here there's kind of a little break right there, and then 6 4 3 2 1. That was But It Was Epic. And then Sewed is up to the 5, so again watch your ups and downs here. 6 up to the 4 and 1 up to the 5. 6 4 3 2 1 5, down to 2, down to 5. Okay, now that it's Disney. 4 3 2 1 1 2 3 2, down to 6, 7 5 5, and then this is the weirdest part of all of it. You're just gonna have to memorize these notes. Like if you know, yeah, I guess if you already know the D flat major scale, then that would be kind of a cheat for you. It's just, or the B Aeolian mode, the B natural minor scale. All of those are different names for this collection of notes right here, which I'm gonna have to play up here in order for you to see. So it's 1 and then not a 7 but a flat 7, which is what this half a heart on a string is all about right here. That is the music symbol for a flat sign. It means don't play the actual 7, play the slightly lower version of it. So we're gonna play 1, not 7 but flat 7, not 6, but flat 6. 5, 4, not 3, but flat 3, and then 2, 1. Just got to memorize all those notes right there. It's all the black notes plus F and C. That's another way to think of it. I don't know another way to think of it. But anyway, needing to memorize all those. And then 5 is where that ends. So that whole entire line is the tricky one. Yeah. And then 5, 5, 5, 6, 1, 2, 5, 5, 5. And then pretty much this whole thing down here is just a repeat of the top part, of the top 2 lines. So if you know the top part, you can just play the top part. It's 1, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 5, 4, 3, 2, 4, 3, 4, 2, 5, 1, 5, that. And then we would just end it on the 1 if you wanted to. So that entire bottom section is the same as the top section, except we go to a 1 at the very end to finally have an end to it. Otherwise, it would just loop infinitely. Okay, so that's all the right hand notes. No problem, right? Says your brain, and then your fingers say, wait, I'm back on that second line. I still need to practice. Yeah. All right, so then to show you what all that's going to look like and walk you through all of that, you don't have to play this yet. But eventually, the goal is, step 1 for our beginners is actually just get used to the key of B flat. If you do that, and that's all that you get from this lesson is just getting used to the key of B flat, then cool. That is 1/12 of all the major scales you'll ever have to know from here until forever. So there's only 12 of them, and you already know the key of C. So then you're already like 1/6 of the way through all of the scales you're gonna use for all the major scales that you're gonna use for every song in a major key from here until forever. All the Chopin and all the Bach and all the Mozart and all the Beethoven and all the Charlie Parker and all the John Coltrane and Miles Davis and all the, oh crud, now I gotta do modern pop names. I don't know. Justin Bieber was the last guy I knew of before I got super old. So I don't know. Whoever the current cool people are, they're all writing in one of these 12 major keys. And so C major is one of them. B flat major is one of them. Okay, cool. So if that's all you get out of it, then great. That's a huge win. If you can also play some of the notes from the song, it'll sound like this. 5, 5, 5 is the beginning. And then we go into these 2 lines right here. They're going to repeat. 1, 5. 4, 3, 2, 1, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 5, 5, 4, 3, 4, 2, 5, 5, 5, and then we hit the repeat sign. We go back and repeat all that. 1, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 5, 4, 3, 4, 2, 5, 5, 5, and now we blow past the repeat sign. 6 up to the 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 2, 6, 7. 5, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1, 5, 2, 5, 5, 5. Next page. 6, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 2, 6, 7, 5, 5. And this is where I'm going to go off of your screen a little bit here as I go 1, flat 7, flat 6, 5, 4, flat 3, 2, 1, 5, 5, 5, 5, 6, 1, 2, 5, 5, 5. And then we could just finish it off. 1, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 5, 4, 3, 2, 4, 4, 3, 4, 2. There we go. 5, 1, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 5, 4, 3, 2, 4, 2, 5, 5, 5, 1. Okay, cool. So that's step number 1. And then if you want to add in some left hand, that would be kind of an intermediate thing. So let's go ahead and go to the intermediate version right now. Here we go. So instead of taking a little break here, I'll just show you the left hand stuff that we're going to want is based on chords. Nope, the chords are going to be based on the left hand. Let's flip it around like that. So the first thing you would do in your left hand is just follow this purple line here all the way through until it has a number. And then you're going to play that number in the left hand while you play that number in the right hand. So right when you get to the word song, that's when your left hand is going to play a 1 and hopefully super low. So now's the time where unfortunately I have to take away those letters and we have to go into something like this. So you can see, so hopefully eventually down the line, when you're really familiar with the key of B flat, all the B flats, when I say the key of B flat, they will all kind of like pop out in your visual, whatever that is, the area you're looking at. I forget what the visual something. I don't know. Tell me in the chat. What's that easy word? So hopefully all the B flats kind of pop out at you, and then also like the E flats, because the E flats are going to be like the 4s, right? And so if these are my 1s, I've got the 4, and then I've got all the filled in notes in there. So I've got 2 and 3 and 5 and 6 and 7. So I'm wanting this pattern to kind of be overlaid visually on a blank piano on down the line. Okay, cool. That's the goal. And then we could just play those numbers down here. So you're going to play a 1 right there, and then a 5 with this 4 right here, and then a 1 in the left hand with this 1 right here. And it doesn't matter where you play them. You can play them all super high. I tried to do a little bit of that when at the beginning. That doesn't sound wrong. It just sounds high. Or you can play them all low. I did a little bit of that too. That sounds a little bit more powerful. It doesn't sound wrong. It just sounds low. So it doesn't matter where you put them. Probably for right now, I'm going to put the right hand in this territory, the left hand in this territory. So we would play something like 5, 5, 5, 1. And when I play that one, this hand is going to play 1 and then 5. And then right when I go to 4 in the right hand, I'm going to go to a 5 in the left hand, 3, 2, 1 in the left hand with a 1 in the right hand. Yeah, cool. So then those are all pretty straightforward. And your brain is going, okay, so that 5 would go with that 4. Yeah, cool. And then that 1 would go with that 1. Yeah, cool. And the brain's all on it, and the fingers are not there. But that's all right. That's what, hang on, I'm going to check the chat here. It's hard with the numbers. Yeah. So then if you want to go to the letters, you can on this same PDF eventually, if you're live with me, when you get the PDF, the pages right before this is level 4B. And this is the same song with the sheet music in the key of B flat. So if you'd prefer to just read the sheet music, that's all right there. And then the other one, we'll play with a note of 3 is in the key of B flat. Yeah, right. So a lot of this for a lot of people is just getting used to the key of B flat. But again, approximately 1/12 of all songs in the universe are written in the key of B flat. So the stats are a little bit off, but you're learning a lot by learning the key of B flat. So it'll be worth it, I promise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1. Okay, cool. So then this one right here, a flat 7 major. We'll talk about the chords here very soon. But for right now, if you're only playing one note, you don't have to worry about the major part of that. You just have to worry about the flat 7. So instead of playing a 7 like that, you play a flat 7 in the left hand, right when you play this 4 right here. So that would look like, I'm just gonna call it the left hand. 1, 5, 1. 5, 1. Flat 7, 5. 1, 5, 1. 5, 1. Flat 7, 5. 4. And then I'm actually going to throw in a couple extra notes here. These are going to show up in a second. 5 right there. These are going to help fill out that line a little bit more. So 4, 2, 5. Oh, and then a 4 right here as well. Huh. I was expecting that 4. Okay. 4. Oh, it's not there because it was still the 4 from before. So it should have been. Yep. Anyway, throw that 4 in there for the adult lesson. And then 2. And then right here we have a flat 3. Again, you don't have to worry about the major. So this would be a 3 right here in the key of B flat. This is gonna be a flat 3 and then 5. And I am playing these notes super low. So then from Song from a New Hope, it was the first to come. 4, 2, flat 3, 5. Yeah, so that flat 3 is gonna be like maybe the most important note in the entire song. 4, 2, 5. And then we've got a flat 6. This would be 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is the flat 6 that we're going to play with the entire, and then finally down to 5. Okay, cool. So then all that together sounds like, again, give yourself, like, cut yourself lots of slack here. This takes a lot of time to practice. There are a whole lot of notes. There's big jumps all over the place, and you're trying to do 2 hands. So, and you're trying to learn the key of B flat. And I'm getting spammed with, yeah, yep, the PDF. Okay, cool. Yeah, so I will get you the PDF. Absolutely. So then we've got 1. I'm just calling the left hand. 5, 1. 5, 1, flat 7, 5, 1, 5, 1, 5, 1, flat 7, 5, 4, 2, 5, 4, 2, flat 3, 5, 4, 2, 5, flat 6, 5. Then back to the original. Okay, cool. So then that was all of the intermediate stuff, which would take a lot of time to practice, and now we move on to the advanced. And so for the advanced stuff, we're going to throw in the actual chords. So good news is everything that you've done so far, if you're on to the advanced stuff and you're like, finally, he's going to make this thing a little more complicated, then yes, I am. And all the stuff that you've done so far all plays into it. However, the note that you've been playing in the left hand is the beginning of a set of 3 notes that you're going to play that we would call a chord. And so instead of just playing the 1, for example, at the beginning, we would play the 1 chord, which is every other note in the key. So let's go back to the key of B flat, where we can see this stuff. So a 1 right here, if we go every other note in the key of B flat, a B flat chord would be 1, 3, and 5. So it'd be not 2 and not 4. But it would be 1 and 3 and 5. So this right here is a B flat chord. This is a 1 chord in the key of B flat. Okay, cool. So it's those 3 notes right there. If you want to try that without the overlays, it just looks like that on your piano. You've never seen Star Wars. Wow, fascinating. Okay, cool. Yeah. I cannot relate. Fantastic. Yeah, it's a pretty majestic soundtrack. So then that's our 1 chord, and then if we go to our 5 chord, we're just gonna do the exact same thing. This, we'd go to the 5 of the key, and then we'd go every other note. So 5, not 6, but 7, and then not 1, but yes, 2. So every other note starting on the 5. And if you go past a 1, that's fine, you just keep on going. This is a 5 chord in the key of B flat. Yeah. This right here, 4, not 5, but 6, not 7, but 1. This would be a 4 chord in the key of B flat. Okay, cool. By the way, for you music theory nerds like me, this is an E flat major, this is an F major, and this is a B flat major. Those would be the 1, the 5, and the 4. Other than that, we've got a couple other chords that are going to be important. A 2 chord in the key of B flat. I'm going to go ahead and have you take a look at that, or pause the lesson right now. If you think that you could figure out what the 2 is, it's basically Hamlet with light up swords. Yes, everything's Hamlet with something, I don't know. So then here we go. So this would be the 2 in the key of B flat, and this would be the 4, and this would be the 6. So this is the 2 in the key of B flat, and yes, that is called a C minor chord, and yes, 2 chords are always minor in every key. If you're gonna make a 2 chord a major chord, you'd have to go outside of the key. This would be like a major 2 chord, but you can see that note is not inside the key. So a 2 chord, if you stay inside the key, if it's diatonic, it doesn't break the rules of the key, then it's always gonna be a minor chord. Cool. And that's pretty much all of them. We got these couple other little weird chords we have in here. The flat 7 chord, which is just gonna be those ones right there. Flat 7, and then 2, and then 4. And then we also had the flat 6 chord, I think was the only one. Oh, flat 3 as well, yeah. So these ones right here. Unfortunately, this one, so this is the 3, this is the flat 3. If you want to build the notes on top of that, you're also gonna have to have a flat 7 in there, because of the rules of major chords. A major chord is, in every single case, some note and then going up 4 half steps. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just the next note over. And then 3 half steps. 1, 2, 3. That's the only rules for a major chord, is you start with a root, and then you go up 1, 2, 3, 4 half steps, and then 1, 2, 3 half steps. Builds a major chord every single time, no matter what note you start on. So if you want to build a B flat major chord, you'd go B flat, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. It just so happens that if you're in the key of B flat, your B flat major chord is one of the chords that is diatonic. It's inside of the key. So is the 5 chord. This one is a major chord as well, because root plus 1, 2, 3, 4 plus 1, 2, 3, and also the 4 chord, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Those are also diatonically major. Man, lots of music theory terms there. None of that is stuff you have to remember. Just remember how to play the 5 chord and the 4 chord and the 2 chord. We got the flat 3, we got the flat 7, and then we also have at the end the flat 6. This is also a larger number of chords than we usually have. So a flat 6 major chord, we go to the flat 6, and then we'd build a major chord. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 1, 2, 3. That's a major chord because we use the major chord formula, and it's a flat 6 chord because we started on the flat 6. So this is a flat 6 major chord, or if you were just doing it based on letters, that could be known as a G flat major or an F sharp major. Man, lots of music theory coming out today. So then, if we just played those chords there, then just played those chords, no problem, just play the chords. Then eventually it would sound something like, I'm gonna go up a little bit so this doesn't get quite so muddy. That's a little bit low. All right, so 1 chord, 5, 1, 5, 1, flat 7, 5. Flat 7, 5, 4, 2, 5, 4, 2, flat 3, 5, 4, 2, 5, flat 6, 5, and then we're back into the original. Now, of course, the super duper advanced lesson then would include these notes right here. So if you feel overwhelmed, congratulations. You're a normal human being. You're not quite a freak of nature yet, but keep practicing and you can get weirder. And you'll want to then throw these notes in your right hand as well. So we would spread these out, because when you play B flat, D, and F, you don't have to just play B flat, D, and F. You can also play B flat, D, and F, or B flat, D, and F, or B flat, D, and F. These are all ways to play a B flat chord, the 1 chord in the key of B flat, D, and F, and in any combination. So if you wanted to go, now this looks big and complicated, and surely I'm cheating because I'm playing more than just 3 notes in my chord, but that's not true at all, because all of them are B flat, or D, or F. So then you can just make it as big or as small as you want to by playing more copies of the notes. Ooh, or wrong notes, that's fun too. And then 5 chord. This is just Fs and As and Cs with the melody. This chord right here, this is the flat 7 chord with the A flats and C's and E flats. So now I'm just doubling up on stuff. So that's where we get all the stuff that I played at the beginning, is just like, okay, we'll try start with 1 of these notes. Right there. 5, 5, 5. Oh, actually I got 3 of them. Oops. Something like that. So now I'm using my right hand to play chords and also the melody as the highest note. Here's the chord, here's the melody, here's the notes, melody, here's the chord, here's the chord with the melody, chord with the melody. And now I'm not even playing any left hand, and I've already got all this stuff covered. So now my left hand can do whatever it seems would be fun. So we could go. That sounded bad. Ooh. Yeah, let's leave it at that. That seems like a lot. If you can do all of that, and then it feels like, oh, well, I want to add in some of the other stuff too, hit me up. Let's work on that. But I feel like we went from here's how you find a B flat on the piano to here's how you play all the chords in both hands and still throw in the melody too. And that feels like more than necessary. So let's go one more time through it and see if you can pick out some of the stuff that I'm doing. So based on whatever level you currently feel comfortable with, whether you're just like looking at the notes of the B flat major scale and you're just like trying to pick out, okay, is he playing in the key of B flat, or is he playing one of the notes that's not in the key of B flat? Or maybe you're like already cool with all the chords and stuff and you want to see what chords I'm playing. If you have any questions, then feel free to let me know. But whatever your level is, observe at your level and see if you can like pick up on a couple extra little things and ask me any questions you've got about this. So I think that's all the stuff from B flat with those other exceptions. And then we have that one scale in there, that annoying B flat minor scale or D flat major scale, however you want to see it. Yeah. By the way, that is that G flat scale, or the G flat chord. So it's all the black notes. So that would be one of those times where you could if you wanted to. That's one of those things. All right, cool. I think that might be it. And then, yes, I will not ignore you in the chat, and we'll figure out where that PDF is for all the live students. And if you're in the archives, then that should already be updated for you. And until next time, go explore, mess up, have fun, rock on, send me your videos, ask me your questions. I can't wait to see what you come up with. Till next time.